皆様いかがお過ごしでしょうか。ゴーディンです。さあ続きやっていきましょう。はい、前回はウィンターパレスに乗り込んで無事女帝セリーを助け出しましたね。そして、改めて協力してくれるということになりました。はい、で、作戦会議招集します。
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
いや、助けてよかったですね。
Your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
ほうほうほう、よかったね。そうだね。脱走兵を期待しよう。きっとそうだ。まあきっとそうだもん。
We've beaten their god twice over. Corypheus must be livid. Where is he now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
ほうほうほう。とどめもうとどめ早くね。見逃すことはないでしょうね。
Good of Corypheus to make it easy to find him. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one.
あ、前回仲間になりましたモリガン。ずいぶん軽装だねモリガンで。ウィンターブレスだった時はね、しっかりドレス着てましたけど、普段着はそんなに薄着なの？そうですか。ああ、どうぞどうぞ続けてください。
My attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those forgotten woods is as ancient as it is
すげえ軽装だな。
Which is?
His best.
見せる方が
If I show
早い。
you. This
お、なんだ？
is an Illuvian,
エルビアン。
an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost
まあエル
to
フ
human greed.
のですよね。
I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
はあ。持ってきたんだ。
Corypheus wants this, and you brought it into my castle.
If the Darkspawn could breach these walls, would he not have
まあ
already
確か
come
に
for
ね。
you?
そりゃそうだ。
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds. Untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
うん、そう。何これ。あ、
A more appropriate question would be,
あ
where does it lead?
どこでもドアだ。まあどこでもではないんだろうけどね。あ、転移鏡なんだね。お、出てくんのか。あ、出てきた。
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost.
あ、どここれ。鏡だらけだ。
I call it the
クロ
crossroads,
スロード。
a place where all Illuvians join.
そうなんだ。全部ここに繋がる
wherever
ん
they
だ。
might be.
はあ、信じられないです。
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners.
はあ、なるほど。移動してたわけだ、こうやって。
As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark. broken, corrupted.
ああ、ほとんどはもう壊れて
As
しま
the
っていると。
rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only.
はい、それモリガンが1個持ってたわけだ。はあ、すげえな。モリガン何者なんでしょうね。どうやってここ見つけたの？
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered
導かれた。
Sanctuary.
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
ほう、それはどういう意
If
味？
they don't lead back to our world, then
フェイト？
Places
狭間の場所？
like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time,
追
I
っ
was
て
safe from those who hunted me, but only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
はあ。こちらから開
what do
け
you
る。
mean a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
鍵？つまり鍵持ってるってこと？
I suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each
あ、
Illuvian.
エルビアンごとにやっぱり扉ごとに鍵は違うん
I have
だ。
knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
へえ。コリフィウスがこれを探してるんじゃないかってモリガンは言ってるわけだ。
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade.
まあフェイドと現世の間ってことだね、狭間だ
Someone
か
with
ら。
enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh. Like Corypheus wanted to do with the anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
お、戻ってきましたね。あ、もう閉じてしまってますね。はい。だっておそらく次のストーリーの、あ、ここなのね。次のストーリーの目的地はアーバー荒野になりそうですね。はい。でも今回はね、その前にちょっと行きたいところがありますので、あ、モリガンともまだね、話をしてないんです。
'Tis a large fortress, Inquisitor. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
スカイホールドをモリガンは知ってるの？
It sounds
その
like
感じ
you've
だと。
heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tarar Salan, place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
そうなんだ。いや、気に入りましたよ。
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
いやいや、ありがとうございます。
I
素直に。
appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
はい。 だそうです。
I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. 'Tis good of you, considering the weakness Corypheus exploited was their own doing. Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be
まあそう
needed.
ね、グレーウォーデンはやっぱり必要ですからね、
So
今後
camps
も。
believe.
モリガンについて教えてくれるかな。
Ah yes, whence comes the mystery woman?
謎の女性が。
The Inquisition's ranks. Once I was an apostate, living well
まあ
away
魔
from
導
the
士だ
banal
からね。
influence of the Chantry in the Kakari Wilds.
コーカリ荒
Then
野。
came the fifth blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh.
ああ、そうな
I
んだ。
am now here.
廃墟者。
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
はい、まあ、一通り話は聞きました。そうだね、まあストーリーが進んだので、とりあえずみんなに先にちょっと一通り、なんだこれまあ一通りちょっと話聞いてきますね。あ、伝令がいる。
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
あ、そうだ。ブラックホールとお酒をね飲んだんですよ。でその後からブラックホールね、なんと選べなくなってたんですよ。だからどうしたのかなと思ったらいなくなっちゃったんだ。どこ行ったん？
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything yet.
あ、まだ見つけてないんだ。
Sister Liliana had us search the warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
くしゃくしゃの報告書。抜き取られた。キャリア殺害においてその責任を負う兵士の一人、セロ・モルネ副長はリレで捕らえられた。事件に関与した疑いで捕らえられた他の者たち同様、モルネは誰を暗殺していたのか知らず、彼はただ隊長の命令に従っていただけだと主張した。この隊長、トム・レーニアは未だ逃亡中である。モルネは1週間以内にバルド領で処刑される予定である。これをブラックホールが抜き取ってたわけだ。ってことは、関係があるってことだね。あ、モルネの処刑で立ち会え。ブラックホールのイベントだね。じゃあ、行こうか、早速。これやらないとブラックホール戻ってこないので、ブラックホールが審問会去った。はい。ここだね。まあ、普通にここでいいでしょう。あ、そうそう、こんな感じで、で、絵も変わってるんで、そうだね、ブラックホール関連。まあ、戦いあったかわかんないけど、はい、バドル到着しましたね。で、なんか後ろにもなんか出てるな。先そっち行くか。あれでも消えた？消えちゃった？あ、なんだ、読む。ああ、そうか。なんかクエスト消えちゃったんでいっか。はい、なんか誰かが処刑されてるらしいですよね。あ、ここだね。
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais, for the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier,
あ、割とやったね。
and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the
まあ
neck
そりゃ仕方ない
until
わ。
dead.
うん。
Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
あ、もう何もないんだ。
Does Blackwall want to recruit this man?
Look at all these people. I thought we were more.
品がないものだと思わなかった。
They're going to kill him.
Proceed.
Stop!
あ、いた
A Grey Warden.
グレイウォーデン。
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him.
え、無
Orders were
実
given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me
Ma.
the man who gave the
命令
order.
に従っただけって書いてたからね、報告書。
Blackwall!
あれまさか
No, I am not Blackwall. I never
Eh?
was Blackwall.
ブラックウォーだったことなどな
Warden
い。
Blackwall is dead. And has been for years.
あれ
I
え
assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I
ブ
really
ラッ
am.
クウォーじゃないんだ。
You, after all this time.
え知ってるってことは
I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
トム・レーニアか。報告書にありましたね、隊長の名前ですね。あー、なるほどね。まあリコとね2人で飲んだ時にこう俺は何もしなかったみたいになんかすげえなんか後悔してるみたいなことを言ってて、でそこで決意したんだね。もうこれ以上逃げないと。そして名乗り出たわけだ、自分だと。
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
あ、知ってるのあなた。
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
レーニアどこ行った？
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace.
わかりやすい。まあそうだね。もうこの後多分すぐ。
Mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
この後すぐね、代わりに公主権になるでしょうからね。ブラックオールっていう人は本当にいたんだけど、とっくの昔にもう亡くなってたわけだ。本物のブラックオールはね。で、トム・レーニアが、隠れるためにブラックオールの名を使っていたわけだ。まあどれくらい前かわかんないけどね。あ、こんにちは。ここだね。あ、牢獄ここなんだ。おお、いますね。面会は自由なんだね。そこはいいですね。あ、調べる。あ、痴漢の首数えだ。ブラックオールのやつかな。あ、ここですね。ブラックオールじゃないんだけどね。
I didn't
まあ
take
覚
Blackwell's
悟。
life. I traded
あ、
his
ブラ
death.
ックオールはさすがに殺してはいないと。
He wanted me for the wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn.
あ、誘われていた。
I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
はあ、なるほどね。で、誘われてたってことは、トムはグレイオーデンではないのか、正確には。まあ、グレイオーデンになるために何が必要なのかはちょっと分かんないんですけど。はあ。 まあそうだね、本当に。だからそもそもなんでその貴族一家を殺害するように部下に命令したのかっていうね。
Was the bailiff telling the truth? Did you really do those things?
Yes, I did. It's all true. It's time we all took a good look at who I really am. Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason while I was pretending to be a better man.
引いてる。
Is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
それ以上哀れなやつ。いやだからなんでそうなったのかがちょっと納得できないんだけど。まあ確かにね。カレンと話すのか。分かった。聞けるんだね。トム・レーニア、本物のブラックホールはまあ不幸で亡くなったっていう話だったよね。そっか、もうその事件を起こした後にあったんだ。バルーシェバン宣伝の意味ね。ほうほうほう。戻ってきたらもうなんかやられてたんだ。で、かばってなくなったんだね。いや、そうは思わなかったと思うよ。かばったんだから。
Wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited.
なるほどね。
But I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died.
そっか、だからあえて一人で動いてたのか。本物のブラックホールを知ってる人からしたらもう分かっちゃうもんね、偽物って。じゃあトム・レーニアってその隊長だよね。オーレイの隊長なんだ。オーレイの隊長だったんだ。で、なんかこう欲に目がくらんでっていうことか。なるほど。で、その部下だよね、モルネ。副官なんだ。で、罪とは。金のためだけにか。うわ。雇われたんだ。なるほどなるほど。完全にもう金に目がくらんじゃったわけだ。うわ、しかも亡くなったんだね、ロベルソの一番の首謀者も。部下には何を伝えたの？そうだよね。うわー、それを利用したわけだ、要は。血がぎりまあ、指揮官がいますよね。
Weapons don't wield themselves.
Weapons don't have lives, families, dreams. An army is not just a weapon.
でキャリア将軍の家族。
My reports say that Callier was with his family.
もう全員やったって書いてたもんね。
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers,
あ、
armed guards.
そうなんだ。そこは本当に知らなかったん
Men
だ。
had been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending
そ
their
したら
country.
蓋を開けてみたら、なんと
Think about that.
無関係の
But it's names that carry power in
子
this
供
world.
たちとかも奥さんとかも全員やってしまってたわけだ。
Yes. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
そこは戦場じゃな
You
かっ
weren't
た。
at war. Not really. I've been on enough battlefields to know the same crime at the right time would have earned a medal. But that's what I did. And why I deserve to be here.
は
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes.
あ。でも全部聞
That's
きま
all
した
for
ね。
now.
はい。では、カレンと話をしていきましょうか。この感じだとカレン、あ、いるね。来てたね。お。報告書？トム・デイニアの報告書？手短に。
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orleans
はいはいはい、
Army.
帝国軍の隊
Before
長
the
ね。
Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission and told
ナ
them
ンスのあた
nothing
りで
of
その
it.
任務に投じた。
His
は
men
い、
took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay,
ああ、
managed
まあ
to
逃げ延び
escape.
てたけど、まあ捕まったよね、モルネはね。ああ、ありがとう、
This is
報告書。
Or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now?
そう、問題はどうするかなんだよね。
Blackwall. Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to.
それなりの用意はある。と
If
は。
he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
ああ、そうか。どうす
If
る
it
ん
were
だ
up
つ
to
まり。
you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command
まあ
was
そうだ、その通りです
unacceptable.
ね。
He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for
ま
our
あそうだ
cause.
ね。ここ最
The
近のこ
moment
と
he
を考
shakes
えれ
off
ば
his
ね。
past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
まあそうだね。なんで今になってだよね。感心した。感心した。まあ人は変わるものですからね。
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind, he had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage. I'll give him that.
まあそうだね。そ
But
こ
I
は
can't tell you what to do.
ただ今までやってたことを考えるとだよね。このままにすると多分結局公主刑でなくなってしまうんだよね。まだ決められない。でも僕確かこれ以上なかった気がするんだよね。決められないにしとく。
I need to think about it.
Do what you must, but come to a decision soon.
まあそうだよ。だってすぐこの後だもんね。あ、なんか作戦が出たな。一旦出ようかじゃあ。はい、戻ってきましたので、ちょっとねやってこようかな。顧問たちはねもう全員戻ってきてるので、あ、モルガンもいるな。あ、そしてパークが。あ、でベティス大臣はあれです。はい。ジョゼですね。あ、17分で終わるんで。
Let us begin.
あ、これか。トム・デイニアの運命。多分そうだよね。あ、別の手段。こっちがオプションか。ちょっと見るか。エニョ、あなたの裏社会の信用支援者。あ、関与を隠せるだろう。そうだね。 まあせっかくオプション出たんでやろうか。
Let's see what we have.
はい。そうすると消えるわけだ、こっちが。どっちかだからね。はい、今ですね、そのオプションのやつやってきました。で、子供たちもね、仕事に今やってもらってます。なんかいろいろ作戦がまた増えましたね。で、精力的にはもうメインとかもできるんですが、まだね、仲間たち全員の話を聞いてないのと、裁かなきゃいけない人がいますね。
First,
今度は誰でしょう
this
か。
wasn't my idea.
あ、
It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and
あ、
Halam
Nani?
Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by Duchess Florian.
はいはいはい。
Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided.
え、
So they ask that we judge her.
あ、これもうあれか。中身は首ですね。箱の中。もうなくなってるのにさばいてくれと。さばかないと手続き上ちょっと今面倒だからみたいな。
This is supposed to make sense.
箱
I'm
をさばけ。
judging a box.
あ、ハエ飛んでる
That
し。しかも
was the time allotted for rebuttal. Her crimes negated any claim to.
少しいいよ。
Forgive me, there is an odor.
時間経っちゃってんだ。そっかそっか。あ、前例あるんだ。
Strangely enough, something similar happened to an uncle of Emperor Leandra II. His trade routes were returned to the reigning monarch. Why don't we just follow suit?
A wise choice. Thank you for making it swiftly.
はあ、そんなこともあるんですね。亡くなった人間をさばいてほしいと。で、まだいる。
Before
So-
you is service of the Minrathous Circle of
あ
Magi.
サ
You
ービ
met
ス
him and his Venatori in the Western Approach.
そう、ウエスタンアプローチの
He
ね、
admits
サ
to
ブイベン
working
ト
for
もちょっとやったの
Corypheus,
で、
raising monsters and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the
お
approach
っと、
without his master's consent.
ほうほうほう。こっそりか、くすねてたんだ。ほうほうほう。それは
You
関心
stole
です
from
ね。
Corypheus. I don't know whether that's stupidly brave or bravely stupid.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him.
別の勢力に雇われてたんだ。コリフュースのとこに
I'm
潜り込
sorry,
めと
are。you attempting to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your
おお、す
disposal.
げえ。なかなか起点が効くやつですね。おっと、繰り返す。まあ、密偵にするっていうのもありますね。まあ、せっかくなので密偵にしましょうよね。使い物は使うっていうのがね、やっぱり戦争中ですから。
Someone who can smuggle magical artifacts to Tevinter and back shouldn't be wasted on court diplomacy. Bring those artifacts back to the Inquisition. Procure something really useful and we might loosen the shackles.
Your worship knows value when he sees it. I won't disappoint.
さあ、これで全員終わったね。はい。
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
そう、バリックのね、イベントもね、出てるんだよね。そう、地下回廊のや
About
つ
that
ね。
lead of yours, Varric.
Sure. The sooner we take care of it, the better.
Do you think this lead of hers is real?
Bianca's too much of a researcher to
Bianca
pass
で
me
すね。
information without verifying it first. But if you're asking whether she'd lie to us, maybe set us up, it's possible.
完全に信用はできねえよと。
She risked the wrath of the guild coming in person. A message would have sufficed. Whatever she found in that entrance shook her up. That worries me.
ほうほうほう、分かった。
Carry on.
お、やっと VPN に動きがありましたね。
Inquisitor, I wonder if you might help me with a delicate situation.
VPN は時期でなんだね、イベント発生するの。
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a
あ、
critical
素材が
ingredient.
足りないと。
The heart of a snowy
スノーワイバーン。
I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers were killed in the civil war.
ほう。ワイバーンのことを教え
If I'm
て。
going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is
そ
the
の
most
毒は
potent of any
最
weapon.
強なんだ。
Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
ほう。何の調合式
I
それ
didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian.
電気術師。
What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial
あ、
Court
なるほどね。依
Enchanter.
頼されてるわけだ。
The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
ほうほうほう。内緒なの
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but won't tell me what it's for.
My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my
まあ
discretion.
そうだね、確かに
I
ね。
would not have attained my position at court if I didn't know when to be silent.
ほう。なんで助けがいる
I'm
の
not a hunter. Why do you think I can help?
This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
ほう。いやいや、手貸しますよ、そんな。
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart.
その強力な毒でポーション作るのそれ毒薬じゃねえの
I
それ。
eagerly await your success.
ああ、特殊な場所にいるんだね。はいはい。あ、有徳の平原か。ビビエンヌのもう仲間たちのイベントが盛りだくさんですね。たくさんありますわ。あ、あれリディアのこのとこに。
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra.
ああ、そうだ、そういえばそうだったな。カサンドラか、
Never
レ
thought
デ
the
ィア
idea
ナ。
would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture.
そうだね。レディアナはどう思う
Is
の
becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
まあそうだね。簡単なことではないよね。まあ、力になるよ。まあよければね。
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
はい。あ、まだあった。
A message from Divine
あ、
Justinia.
ジャスティニアからの手紙？え、どういうこと？
That's a shock. You all right reading it?
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago.
あ、そうなんだ。
To me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
はあ。 何が見つかんの？
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
ほう。なんでバレ
Why
ンス
hide
に？
things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the Chantry there
Ah,
for
そうな
many
んだ。
years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
ほうほうほう。まあ、何でも言ってくれ。
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think,
まあそうだね、確か
we're
に。
not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
ああ、レディアナのも始まったわ。大変だ。忙しいですね。で、じゃあ、カサンドラでも多分あるな。
Will you not consider it, Lady
Oh!
Cassandra?
ジゼル
The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps
あ、ジゼルは
forward,
カサンドラ
they
推しな
will
のか。
debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
ほうほうほう。どうしたの？
What's going on now?
I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both
それは
candidates to
聞
be
い
the
た。
next divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even
ああ、な
asking
るほ
us
どね。
first.
広めちゃったわけだ。はいはいはい。そんなことが可能な
How
んだ。
can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part
あ
of
あ、
the
そう
Chantry
なんだ。一
hierarchy.
般市民からっていうのもあるん
Would
だ
be
ね。
accepted.
なんで違う候補者じゃん。はあ。いや言ってみる？いや、なんで立
If
候
they
補
all pick non-priests, why am I not a candidate?
Because you're a man.
そうでした、そうでした。
If they
そう言わ
name
れれ
you
ば
a
そうでした。
candidate, they may as well join the Tevinter Imperium.
そう、テビーターは男性だからね。
I imagine it's because they're frightened of you. A weight such as yours would break the Sunburst throne and tear the Chantry to pieces.
破壊力が。
I just don't know why they believe Leliana or I would be any better.
さあ、どうだろうね。まあ、嫌なら断ればいい
If
ん
you
じゃ
don't
ない？
want it, then tell them so.
まあ、わかんないんだね、きっとね、
Surely
まだ
it。was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
ほう、本当にそう思うのか。
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people, say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry? In
そうだ
all
った
my
ね、そう言
years
われ
as
れ
a
ば。
seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
ほうほうほう。まあ、何でもありの時代
Many
ですから。
extraordinary things have happened to get us to this point.
I'm not so certain. I think it has been a long time coming. Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he
え？
blasphemes
ああ、そういえ
with
ば
every
言ってた
second
な。
breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
おお、バリックも変えるんか。ちなみにレディアナ、あ、まあ何を変える
What
か
would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I would change.
はあ、レディアナ
You're
は？
not the only candidate. What about Liliana?
Liliana says she wishes to follow Justinian's legacy. But she and I remember a different person. Justinian knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Liliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think. And that would be chaos for us all.
So this is your new crusade?
I've agreed to nothing yet.
And if the Chantry calls on you?
Then I will do whatever I can, for as long as I can. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
はい。まあ、今の話を聞く限り、カサンドラは結構乗り気みたいですよね。あ、まだあった。あ、本読んでる。あ、なんでそんな、あれ？
Good book?
え？なんでそんなびっくりした？何隠したの今？
What are you hiding exactly?
I'm not hiding anything.
何？何の本読んでた？
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see
まあ本なのはわかるけど。
It's one of Varric's
あら
！Swords and shields.
剣と盾って。剣と盾って皆さん覚えてますかね？バリック何冊か本をね出版してるって言ってましたよね。まあ、有名なのはハードインハイタウンですね。犯罪小説で、昔恋愛小説も書いたことがあるって言ってました。その題名が剣と盾ですね。つまり恋愛小説を読んでたわけです、カサンドラ。隠す必要あんの？
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important
いやいや、全然くだらないことじゃないですよ。
That's just her favorite.
あれ？急にドリアン出てきた。
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's
い
literature.
きなり。
Smutty literature.
そうなんだ。
Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
なんで？なんで？バリックにだけ言わないで、なんで？喜ぶんじゃない
Why
の？
not? I think Varric would be pleased to have another fan.
Pleased? Yes, that's
まあ
one
まあ
word
い
for
ろん
it.
な意味で喜ぶだろうね。
They're terrible. And magnificent.
お気に入りなんだ。
This one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be.
なんかあんまり
You
で
could
き
ask
たよ
him to
ね。
finish it. Command him. Pretend you don't know this.
出たってことにして。はあ、剣と盾にずっとバリックに話せって言っちゃってるけど、さらっとなんかドリアン急に出てきたしな。あれかな、R18 の本なのかな、ちょっと卑猥だってカサンドラ言ってたからね。でもあんまりなんか恋愛小説を書く才能はなかったってバリック言ってたんだよね。あ、やっと話しかけられる。噂を止めろ。あ、なんか新しい作戦かな。なんか多分作戦だろうな。みんなイベントがありますね、やっぱ。あっ、うわ、視覚が入り込んでましたね。あ、タルバショスってことは。
Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so. Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
はあ、予想してたのか。
You knew the assassins were coming.
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
お、さすがだね。いや、言ってくれよ、そういうこと
Why didn't you
は。
tell me ahead of time?
You go through years of Ben Hasrath training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking. See? Like that. If I'd warned you were the guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
はあ、大丈夫か、刺されて
You
た
were
よ。
right.
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fool around in bed.
や、毒仕込んでるかもよ。
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit. But that's about it.
はあ、なんでこんなこと。
I hoped the Ben Hasrath would let you go.
They did. Sending 2 guys with blades against me? That's not a
儀
hit.
式。
That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talva Shoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
はあ。この攻撃は報告やっぱりした方
Tell
がいい
Cullen
と
and
思う。
Leliana what happened. We'll tighten security.
Will do, boss. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kick,
お、
the Iron Bull is with you.
いや、ありがたいです、そう言っていただけて。おうおう、イベント盛りだくさんですね、今回は。さあ、じゃあバリックにお話ししましょうか。
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
いや、カサンドラがね、本欲しいってさ。
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong.
聞き間違えたかな。
Like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
あ、熱烈なファンだってよ。
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra?
背が高くてムスッとしてる。あれこれ着るのが大好きだって。
Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a
ま
while
あ、
then.
そう言ってたも
I
んね。
haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever read.
最低の出
The
来。
last issue barely
インク代くらいしか売れてない。 でもカサンドラめっちゃ気に入ってたよ。
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of
自
my
分の
worst
最悪の
series
ダ作の最新作。
for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition.
おお、なるほどね。
There when you give her the book.
ああ、いいよ、もちろん。
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible
そんなにひどいの。
while somehow.
まあ、多分あれだね、ハードルが高いんだろうね、バリックからすれば。バリックにとっては、いや、あんなのもう恋愛小説じゃねえよなんだけど、まあ、他の人からしたら、そこまでひどくはないって感じなのね。
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Carry on.
まあ、これは多分時間ある程度かかるんですよね。はい、作戦会議のとこまで戻ってきましたね。はい。あ、レーニアですね。はい。闇には現実使い方の箱。方法は考えない方がいい。あと、ジョゼノだね。はい。で、カレンダーは多分ね、まだ終わってない。あ、そうだね、終わってないので、2人をちょっと別の任務に就かせてこようと思います。はい。で、レーニア、ブラックホールですね。ブラックホールはもうひっそりとスカイホールに連れてきたみたいなので、リコが裁くということになりました。さあ、じゃあ、やりましょうか。
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Black.
来ましたね。
His crimes. Well, you are aware of his crimes.
知っていま
The
すとも。
decision of what to do with him is yours.
さあ、まあそうだな。こんな形で会いたくはなかったね、確か
I
に。
didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. Using your ties to the underworld to free me. You're a criminal, same as me. The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
まあ、ね。 どうだろうね。ただまあつながりはなんつうのかな、まあレディアナのね舞台がうまくやってくれたので、まあ審問会がなんつうのかな、関係してないっていう風なやり方を取ったので、まあそんなに大きなことにはならないんじゃないの。まあ証拠とかも全部握りつぶしてるだろうから。
Once the world is back to normal, no one will even remember this.
I'll remember. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
そうまあブラックホールとしてはもうね、まあ未練はないということで、もうおとなしくね公主権になるっていう決意であそこに行ったわけだから、まあそれを止めるのかと。彼をそのまま使いさせる、この戦いが終わった後、まあコリフィウスとですね、そしたらレーニアをオーデンに引き渡す。で彼を銃にして罪を償わせる。まあ結局どれを選んだとしても生かす方にはなるんですよね、しばらくの間はね。その程度をどうするか、もう完全に自由にするのか、まあオーデンでもどうなんだろうね、グレン・オーデンなのかな。一応なんか洗礼の儀やってないんじゃないかと思うんだけどね。だからもうそのまま今の現状維持だっていう感じ。あなたは私のものだって。そうだね、まあ2択かな、自由かウォーデンか。まああんまり自由はちょっとね、やっぱり過去にやってたことを考えると完全自由はちょっとどうなんだと思うので、まあ戦いがね続いているうちは今まで通り戦ってもらって、まあ終わったらウォーデンに引き渡しましょう。
Blackwall intended you join the Wardens. I will let them decide your fate, but only when Corypheus is dead. For now, Tom Rainier, the Inquisition needs you.
As you command.
ひでえ選択肢。まあ、ウォーデンはただそんなに優しいとは限らねえぞ。
I'm told not all survive the joining, and the life of a true Warden is difficult.
If I die, it will be no less than I deserve.
あ、やっぱ新宣伝の時はまだやってないわけだね。だからグレイ・ウォーデンではないんだよね、トム・レイニーは。
I am grateful for this, Inquisitor. And I will serve for as long as I can.
まあある程度の主従関係は保ったままでっていうことですね。はい。さてそうだね、まあ、まだまだ仲間たちのクエストたくさんあるんですが、今回は一度ねここで区切ろうと思います。次回も引き続き仲間たちのイベントをやっていきます。あ、なんかブラックホールの嘘の影響。それでは皆様ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。またね。